food gatherer to food producer. With the passage of time, natural activities made the early man think and learn. The Mesolithic people began to observe natural activities. They came to know about edible plants that grew naturally in different seasons. They also observed how seeds broke off from the stalks, fell on the ground, and new plants sprouted from them. Gradually, people started producing cereal grasses and became farmers. At the same time, they learned to domesticate animals for their own use. The Neolithic Age or the New Stone Age. The term Neolithic is derived from two Greek words, neo meaning new and lithos meaning stone. New type of stone tools called Neolithic tools began to be made. In India, the Neolithic New Stone Age began from about 8000 BC and lasted till 4000 BC. The tools made by the Neolithic people were well shaped and polished in comparison to the tools of the Paleolithic age. They also made hand axes with wooden handles and digging sticks for tilling the soil. During this phase, people entered into a new stage of culture. Instead of depending entirely on the resources of nature for survival, they started producing their own food by cultivating cereals such as barley, wheat, and rice. They also started domesticating some species of animals. Domestication of animals. The people of the Neolithic age began to domesticate animals, which was a great achievement. They domesticated animals both for supplies of milk and meat as well as for harnessing their labor for various purposes. People domesticated animals to use them in their agricultural work. For this purpose, they selected relatively gentle animals such as sheep, goats, cattle, dogs, and horses. These animals were also suppliers of wool and skin, which served as clothes for people. Beginning of a settled life. Growing crops and domesticating animals made the Neolithic people settle at one place, as they had to look after their crops as well as their animals. Gradually, many people began to live at one place. This led to the emergence of village community. When people began producing food, beginning of agriculture for themselves and for their cattle, it meant that they had to live at the same place for a long time to look after the plants till the grain ripened. After the grain was collected, it had to be stored at a proper place so that it could be used till the next cultivation season. Probably this need for storing the grain led to the beginning of pottery making in the Neolithic age. Earthen pots were also used for cooking food. Slowly, people began weaving cotton for clothes. The making of pottery, weaving, spinning, and transportation was also made possible due to another major achievement of the Neolithic man, the invention of the wheel. Customs and practices of the Neolithic age. Since we do not have any concrete evidence of the customs and practices of the Neolithic people, we are dependent on anthropologists to get an insight into these. The Neolithic sites in Indian subcontinent. The Neolithic settlements have been found in India, particularly in the northwest and northeast. A few have also been found in South India. Some of these Neolithic settlements include Mehergarh and Qili Gul Muhammad in Balochistan, Burzahom and Gufkural in Kashmir, Mahagara in Uttar Pradesh, Chirand near Patna in Bihar, Sarutaru in Assam, Daujali Hadding near the Brahmaputra Valley, Hallur in Karnataka,